that time of the year again. Pumpkin season is back in session and I am loving every minute of it. I absolutely love fall. Spring and fall are my two favorite seasons, and I just love to see all of the pumpkins outside and all of the pretty mums everywhere. So today I'm going to be sharing with you how I make my own fall wreath, and also just little ideas on how you can decorate without spending a lot of money. It makes me happy to decorate, so hey, why not? These cute little bags, you can find this in your craft store. I would recommend that you try the Dollar General or the dollar store. I spent $3 on this. If you go to AC Moore or to some of your other craft stores, they cost a little bit more. So if it's going to save you a couple bucks or even a couple cents, you know, why not? And they're just as cute. This one here has acorns and little pine cones, $3. And what I love about these is that if you have any jars, this one here is a mason jar, and I bought this at the Dollar General as well. Can you tell I love going to the Dollar General? And my family knows that because they oftentimes poke fun at me because I'm always there. But I get great buys, so why not? So you can buy these individually at your local Dollar General, or you can buy them at your craft store. And what's awesome about these is you can fill them up. And there you go. Now I feel like it's complete. That is my little decoration that I spent under 10 bucks to make. Just a cute little jar full of pine cones. You can do, if you have any large vase, this is one that I have that I fill up with other items for Christmas. But here's another bag from the Dollar General. And this one has pine cones, and it also has acorns in it. And so you can basically fill these up too. And these look really pretty. There's leaves in that bag too.
And here is another simple and inexpensive way that you can create a cute centerpiece. And I do have to add that those cute little pumpkins that I have in here only cost me 25 cents at a local thrift shop.
There you go, guys. Those are just little ideas of how you can use dollar store or Dollar General items, or even thrift shop items. Thrift shops are my favorite place to go when I'm looking for decorations, because a lot of people buy a lot of decorations and then they get rid of them yearly. I most certainly don't have money to do that. I like to reuse my things, but there are people out there that do that, and so they donate them to their local thrift shops, and then you get them at a very, very low cost. Like I said, I got those cute little pumpkins for 25 cents each. They were originally $1, and they even had Big Lots stickers on them. So I would check out your local thrift shop before you start looking anywhere else. So I'm going to do the rest of my video outside because there's more light, first of all, and the lighting here has just been off and on because I use a lot of outside lighting. There's a lot of windows in my kitchen, and I don't know, for some reason the sun keeps coming in and out all day. So I'm going to be doing the rest of my video outside, where I'm going to have more room to work on my fall wreath and decorate some of my mums. So outside we go. Me outside on my back deck, and I love it because there's a lot of sunlight and natural lighting is just the best. And also because I have a nice big size table to work on. Let's get started. I'm going to just show you all of the items that we're going to use to make the wreath.
Okay, we're going to start out by picking our wreath. I have 3 different sizes and 2 different styles. I'm going to be using the larger one to your right. We're also going to be using a scissors, a paper covered wire or a green wire if you have one, and a glue gun. And we're also going to be using some flowers. I did get some of my flowers at a craft store and some I did get at the Dollar General. Those leaves there I did get at the Dollar General. So you'd be surprised where you can find all these items for a low cost. I'm also going to be using berries and some other trimmings and some pine cones. I did get that at a craft store. And some ribbon. Some of this you can get at the Dollar General, some at a craft store. So what we're going to start off doing is prepping. And by prepping I mean taking out all the labels and taking out all of the items that you're going to use out of bags, just getting them ready so that you can start working on your wreath. So next I'm just laying down all my flowers, just trying to get an idea of what kind of arrangement I want to make. And once I do that, I have decided to just start cutting all my stems. So basically I just want to cut all the stems the same length. And this is pretty much the length that I'm going to be using. So you want to cut all the stems of your flowers or the leaves, whatever it is that you're using to group together. I've decided that at this point I wanted to start to make clusters out of the flowers that I'm going to be using. So to do that, I'm just bringing together the stems and I'm going to securely wrap it with my wire, leaving about 1.5 inches loose at the end. After you've securely wrapped that, you're just going to put that right up to your wreath. And then take your other wire and wrap it all the way around your stem, cutting the end off and then twisting both of those ends together. I'm just basically trying to get an idea here of how my clusters are going to look, and I kind of like it. So I did notice that I do have 2 different types of leaves, and that does make a difference when you're making your clusters. So you just want to keep in mind all of the items that you're using and how they're going to look once you've put them together. And next I'm just going to continue to make some more clusters. I did decide to use my green wire instead of the other one, and it does help when you do pre-cut your wires. I do find that making the clusters is really helpful because it really secures your flowers and just helps keep everything together. So I've made them all, and I'm pretty much just going to be doing the same thing, just taking the wire and wrapping it around the stem. And then just remember that at the end you do want to twist that together so that it stays. So I'm pretty much finishing up here, and I have noticed that I've run out of flowers, but not to worry, we have to improvise. I have some leftover leaves, so I'm going to be using that, and I'm also going to be using some of the items from that little netted bag that I have with the pine cones and the little pumpkins. And I ended up just taking a glue gun and gluing those onto the leaves, and they actually ended up looking cute. So I just decided to make that the top of my wreath. and it looks pretty good, so I think that's what I'm going to go with. So I did have some extra leaves that I wanted to use, so I thought I'd just put them here at the top. And I'm also going to be adding my berries, and those you just want to weave them right through. I like to make mine going all the same direction. I just think they make a wreath look so pretty. And the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding the pine cones. And to do that, you just want to wrap your wire around the bottom of the pine cone. And then just securely wrap that onto your wreath. And it's pretty much done. There you go. There is your fall wreath. Okay, and next I'm going to be dressing up my mums, and to do that I'm just going to take a piece of material. I chose burlap, and I'm just going to wrap it around the container and take a glue gun, and you just want to glue the material onto the plastic container. Now, not such a big difference, but it does dress it up a little bit. Makes it look prettier. Okay, and I'm going to put this girl right outside by my pumpkin. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.